My final exams are over and the Bungie 30th anniversary update is here. Good times. The anniversary update brought a ton of new changes to Destiny 2. PvP changes, PvE changes, ability changes, and exotic changes. Speaking of exotic changes, Heart of Inmost Light was changed, technically fixed according to them, because apparently the previous empowerment stacking mechanic was a bug, which explains its previous inconsistency. They have also lowered its ability recharge speed in PvP content. So how does the new Heart of Inmost Light function? In the past, when using an ability, you would gain the empowerment buff, which would buff your next ability damage and lower cooldowns. It would stack up twice and affect all abilities. You could also activate the buff with normal melee. The new Heart of Inmost Light has 3 separate empowerment buffs for each ability. Each buff is on a 10-second timer. It still gives bonus ability damage and faster recharges like before. When you use an ability, 1 stack of the empowerment buff appears for the other 2 unused abilities. You can no longer activate empowerment buff by using normal melee. After using a second ability, the remaining unused ability gains an additional stack of empowerment for a total of 2 stacks, while the previously used ability gains 1 stack of empowerment. All buff timers are refreshed back to 10 seconds. Here's an example. I first used my barricade to activate empowerment buffs for my grenade and melee abilities. Next, I used my 1 empowerment stack grenade. My melee ability gains 1 more stack and has 2 stacks of the empowerment buff, and my barricade gains 1 stack of empowerment. To finish off the cycle, I use my melee ability which has 2 stacks, and end up with a fully recharged barricade ability with 2 stacks of empowerment and grenade ability with 1 stack of empowerment. It may sound confusing, but it's not all that complicated, trust me. There is a bug I found where you can get 2 stacks of empowerment buffs on every ability at the same time, but I don't think that's much of an issue. So far that only seems to happen when you cycle through abilities really quickly, but like I said, doesn't really have an impact or an issue, I don't think. This new system makes Heart of Inmost Light way more consistent than before. It also makes comboing abilities a bit more complex, since you want to be using the ability with the 2 stack empowerment in order to cycle through all your other empowered abilities. In my opinion, these have all been great changes. Good job, Bungie! The PvP changes, Crucible and Gambit, are very significant. It isn't possible to cycle and loop through abilities like before. This reduces its potential to getting off a consecutive chain of empowered abilities rather than an endless loop of abilities like before, meaning that at best you would do is to use a barricade, throw 1 stack empowered grenade and then 2 times empowered knee bash into the enemy team and hope you come out alive. And for those who are curious if a knee bash can one-shot while empowered, the answer is yes. It only requires 1 stack of empowerment, but 2 stacks of empowerment gives off a better statement in my opinion. Personally, I recommend using other exotics in PvP for now, since I believe abilities should be used more defensively or for mobility in these times. Quick question, what do you think about Heart of Inmost Light's current state in PvP? Is it viable? Not viable? Comment down below and share your thoughts, I'd love to hear them. And that is all the changes so far. While Heart of Inmost Light may have been nerfed in PvP game modes, it certainly got hella buffed in PvE. I recommend you all to give it a try. After some more testing or if I find out anything new, I plan to release a video about some other quirks and more detailed numbers that each empowerment stack gives to each ability. And maybe some fun PvE knee bash builds. They feel so damn good these days. That's it for today folks. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. I upload content weekly, so consider subscribing if you're interested. I'll catch you guys later. Good night and sweet dreams. Meme Cat, signing off. Oh, Jesus. Woody, are you okay? I'm coming up top, baby! Yeah, Hurricane's confident. Yeah, Deluxe confident. Yeah, they're both confident. Yeah, get her. Woody, for the love of Christ, what?
Missed.
Yeah, I know you missed. I saw you. Nah, you didn't miss. There, see, hey,
I'm dead.
hey.
Oh, thank you. Holy shit.
Hey.
Jesus, don't flash away from the support.
Wait, did I just beat MK? No shit.